My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. It's just what we call, I call it motion training. Get in front of a mirror, and you could do this in your bathroom mirror.
I've got one of those mirrors, those training.
Oh, you do? That's all the better.
Yeah.
All right, now here's everything I'm saying is being recorded. This was the last ball you hit pretty good.
Okay.
The ball you can see pretty much in the middle. That's where you want it with the hybrids. Now everyone's ball position is different based on their swing problem.
Yeah.
But for you, you move off the ball too much. That's too much movement. Now, why do you do that? Your shoulders aren't turning on the proper angle. If you want to turn your shoulders on the proper angle, it has to feel like they're tilting a little more. So your left shoulder should be going down. Now, I'm not saying try to do that on the course. I'm not saying think about that. I'm saying get in front of a mirror and practice it and then forget about it. Do it enough times where your head's not moving. I don't like to see your head move 6 inches.
Yeah, well, it moves quite a bit, doesn't it?
6 inches of movement causes too much.
Boy, I'm way off.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now you don't know you're doing it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
no.
so that's okay. But nobody playing good, we call it the center pivot. A center pivot is you're turning around a steady head. You're not moving off the ball. Now, if you do that consistently, in other words, if you move off it all the time, you're going to have trouble hitting the ground in the same place.
Exactly.
So you managed to hit this pretty well. But the net effect is you're way behind it at impact.
Yeah, look at this.
And you got extension problems.
Yeah.
So your arms don't fully extend. Now, why? Because you have a dysfunctional lower body, meaning you don't get your lower body involved in your golf swing.
Right.
So what do we attack? Well, this isn't going to change a ton, but you can practice movements that'll help you stay over the ball and get your legs involved. All right, so how do you do that? Well, it's motion awareness. Put a piece of tape on your mirror and practice turning your left shoulder under your chin without moving your head. Then shift your hips forward like you're doing a dance. Shift your lower body and rotate your lower body. And practice all of those movements. Now, there's lots of good drills to get you to use your lower body. One is called step and swing. So you're going to go back, and Nicholas used to say, I like to step down with my left foot.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're going to take a little step and swing and shift and get your whole body moving to the target. Now, what is that similar to? Throwing. If you threw a baseball, you wouldn't throw it off your back foot. I've never seen a pitcher not push off his back leg. Now, what do you have to do in your mind to get your legs to work? You have to use the ground. Push off the ground. Generate some push from the ground. Make your right foot, when you swing, push off. So that's one drill you can do. Another drill is what I call a baseball swing. So here you go. In this swing, that step and swing's a good drill.
So the step and swing, where you just put your feet together like this?
Yeah, you don't have to make a big step. Watch, you're just going to
And
go...
just step, wait, when you go, you take the club back, or what?
Yep, you take it back.
Take it back and then
Let me show you
step.
how to do that. That drill I gave you, that's a hard one to do right away. In other words, you'd have to practice that without a club. That's the motion. Just do it without a club. Step and swing.
Okay.
Step and swing. Right. Do that a few times without a club. I don't want you to start doing that with a club right away, because now here's one you can do too. This is just a baseball swing. If I said take a club, now again, you're not hitting a ball. You're just going to take a club in your right hand and pretend like you're throwing it. Throw the club into the water. So here I am. Take a club, pretend like you're throwing it. Now look at me. Is my weight moving toward the target? You bet it is.
Well, you bet it is. You're not kidding.
Alright, so those are a couple little swings. And then right arm toss. Take a golf ball in your right hand. Now don't throw your arm out. This guy had the same problem you did. He was staying on his back foot. So I said, Robert, Mr. Duval, take your club and throw the ball at the ground. So take a golf ball and throw it at the ground. I said, pretend like you're skipping a stone. If you, every kid skipped a stone across a pond when you were a kid.
So you're saying just...
Yeah, just take it and throw it. Yeah, look what your weight just did. You shifted your weight. So those are exercises.
I'm never over on that side like that.
I know. Somewhere in your brain, you've done that. I guarantee you threw a ball and you shifted your weight. So it's not like you can't do it.
I think a little bit of the problem might be the tightening in my hips, you know.
Oh, sure.
Lower back.
Sure, everybody. My lower back, I got a herniated disc.
So do I.
Yeah, L4, L5.
That's the same thing I've got.
Well, it's common in golf.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because the compression force. There's a jelly donut in between your two vertebral bodies, and that's called nucleus propulsum. It's a fluid that dries up. It's like a car with no oil. Doesn't run. So what happens is you get stenosis, you get arthritic changes, you know, and
yeah, I don't have stenosis. I just have the disc is protruding and hitting that
nerve.
The nerve channel.
So do I have. I have the same thing.
And it comes and it goes.
I have it too.
Yep.
So sciatic nerve, that's exactly what I have. It's called a lateral protrusion, and the nerve root gets affected, so I get a little sciatic nerve going running down my leg. I'm not doing anything about it other than exercise.
My doctor told me that, he said, you know, if I operated on you, he said a year from now, if I didn't operate on you,